It's Sunday, 4th of September 2016. This is Sylvia Shivamurthy and you're listening to the newspaper reviews on www.athavan.com. Let's now look at the paper highlights from today's newspapers. The top highlight in Sunday Times says, SL Army contingent invited for UN peacekeeping in Mali. A battalion of officers and men from the Sri Lankan army have been invited to join the United Nations peacekeeping force for the operations in the northern areas of the Western African nation of Mali. A batch of 500 troops will leave first and the rest will fly thereafter, according to Defense and Foreign Ministry sources. Mali, with a land of area more than 1.2 million square kilometers, is the 8th largest country in the African continent. Another highlight says, Beira project. Singapore firm may get huge contracts and tender. A proposal to hire a Singaporean firm as a design consultant for the Beira Lake redevelopment project without a tender has bred fears the government will disregard procurement guidelines in the awarding of contracts under the Western Region Megapolis project. The highlight in the middle says, Bans bombshell compares Lanka with Rwanda and Srebrenica. UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon caused controversy this week by categorizing Sri Lanka alongside Rwanda and Srebrenica to make a case for increased intervention by the United Nations in the international conflicts. Mr. Ban's comments were a departure from the prepared text of his speech, Sustainable Peace and Achieving Sustainable Development Goals, delivered in Colombo at the invitation of the Lakshman Kadurgamar Institute. It is widely accepted that the massacres that took place in Rwanda in 1994 and in Srebrenica the following year were genocides. And the highlight at the bottom says, Frantic talks at Finance Ministry but issue of mass resignations unresolved. Despite two frantic rounds at discussions between the Treasury Secretary and Finance Ministry officials to tackle the problem of the officials' refusal to sit on dozens of boards of state agencies, the issue remained unresolved at the end of the week. Let's now look at the paper highlights in Sunday Observer. The top highlight says, Nurai Chole Eco License withheld. The renewal of the environmental project license of the Lak Vijaya power plant in Nurai Chole for this year has been delayed following the Central Environment Authority taking over the assessments from the Northern Western Environment Protection Authority due to environmental concerns, the Sunday Observer reliably learns. Since Nurai Chole power plant is a national project, a decision was reached for the CEA to review, monitor and make necessary assessments before issuing renewed license, said Dr. Sanjay Ratnayaka, who heads the Pollution Control Unit at the CEA. Another highlight says, 38 joint opposition MPs to boycott convention. UPFA Ratnapura District MP Ranjit Disoisa said all 38 SLFP MPs in the joint opposition have decided to boycott the SLFP convention in Kunagala today. The highlight in the middle says, Airman Corps baffles police. The body of an Air Force airman attached to the Ratmalana Air Force Base was found on a road adjacent to the Ratmalana Airport Junction yesterday morning. The police had received information regarding a body of a male at around 1:15 a.m. According to the police, the cause of death remains suspicious as the officer was found with numerous visible injuries that appeared to be bleeding. Investigations are underway to ascertain whether the death was due to an accident or foul play, a police source said. And the highlight at the bottom says, Constitution, 5 reports ready, 1 late. 5 subcommittees out of 6 delving into key areas of the new constitution have already submitted their final reports, and authoritative sources told the Sunday Observer yesterday. He said the subcommittee on public finance, headed by former minister and economist Bandula Gunawardena, is expected to submit its final report within this week. And now let's move to the paper highlights in Ceylon today. The top highlight says, World Bank warns government on audit bill. The World Bank has warned the government that will scrap $100 million loan facility now in the pipeline for Sri Lanka unless the audit bill is tabled without delay in Parliament and approved by the legislature. The highlight in the middle says, No end to stone-throwing menace. Another highlight says, Will UN let Maitri to go slow? And the highlight at the bottom says, 700 million rupees IT scam. Several board members of the People Bank, which carries the slogan Pulse of the People, by last week took it upon themselves to bring it to the notice of relevant government hierarchies of a massive corrupt deal behind the bank's much ambitious digitalization project. That's all for today's newspaper highlights, and we'll get back to you with more news tomorrow. Thank you.